I twisted my ankle, and I had a teammate, David Greenwood. He says, you twist your ankle, young fella. Come over and sit with me. This is you need to. I said, no, man. I'm trying to make a name for myself. There's no way I can sit. I need to get out there and show what I'm capable of. I want to play. I want to win. I want to make an impact.
What is peak? Are we talking one season? Because there is no single season Michael Jordan ever had better than LeBron James's 2013 season.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
Michael double teamed on the drive, in from the left, gets chased into the corner. Anderson.
Fool me once. Shame on you. If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
It's all about winning championships and winning.
Yeah, I'm 10, 12 years in. I got 4 MVPs and 4 championships. But do I still want to do this shit? You know what I'm saying?
You know how hard it is.
Some people say, I want to go play baseball.
Right?
Yeah. And then I want to come back. Or some people say, I'm going to go 22 straight.
Coward.
Kevin Durant recently made a comment that crossed a line nobody expected. He was sitting on LeBron's podcast, laughing, thinking he was being clever. Durant was talking about commitment and staying in the league for the long haul, then he said it. Some people say, I want to go play baseball, and then want to come back. Or some say, I'm going to go 22 straight. The room went silent for a moment. Then LeBron laughed. They both knew exactly what Durant meant. He was comparing Michael Jordan, who retired to play baseball, to LeBron, who played over 20 consecutive seasons. The implication was obvious: Jordan quit and LeBron didn't. But here's what they ignored. Michael Jordan didn't retire in 1993 because he was bored. He stepped away because his father, James Jordan, was murdered. Jordan, at the absolute peak of his powers after 3 straight championships, left basketball not out of weakness, but out of grief.
There's no turn it on here, turn it off here. It's just 110% at all times. So, if I burn out, I burn out.
Pierce had it poked away, stolen by Jordan. Lojas down on the floor. It's loose to Humphries. 4 to shoot. Humphries 3.
You like the idea of Jordan coming up with the steal.
Oh, look
again.
at that. The 40-year-old dives to the hardwood.
To have a long career, that's the goal, to be in the league for 20 years. I tell you, that's the goal.
Hello? You play to win the game. You don't play to just play it.
So when Durant casually smirked while saying, some people play baseball, he was being disrespectful, and LeBron co-signed it by laughing. But the funny part? These are the same 2 players who lecture everyone about commitment. Kevin Durant, the guy who joined a 73-win Warriors team after they eliminated him, the guy who quit on Brooklyn, then asked out of Phoenix after less than 3 years. That guy is calling Jordan a quitter. LeBron? When things got tough in Cleveland, he left for Miami. When Miami declined, he went back to Cleveland. When that got messy, he ran to Los Angeles. Every time adversity showed up, LeBron found an exit. Jordan never cared about longevity or stat padding. He cared about greatness. In his rookie season, he played all 82 games, something that used to be normal. In 1999 to 2000, 58 players played all 82. But from 2022 through 2025? Those are the worst years for availability in NBA history, even with better travel, medical science, and treatment. Why? Because the mentality changed. And who changed it? LeBron James. His load management era sent the message, if the best player can sit, anyone can.
You play basketball 2.5 hours a day, 3 hours a day, right? That's your job. That's what you get paid to do as an NBA player. What are you doing the other 21 hours? I mean, to me, that's when you should be preparing for your next day of work.
It might not be in the team's best interest, in your best interest, to play all 82. Is that something you thought about at all since you made the goal Maybe
That's a goal, but yeah, we'll see.
The next day.
I'm available to go and be in the pro. If OBJ shows up, he might score 100.
LeBron has played all 82 games one time in 22 years. Bird, Kobe, Duncan did it multiple times. And LeBron's injuries always seem conveniently timed. 2010, random elbow injury in Cleveland. 2015, mysterious 2-week break, leaves looking washed, returns refreshed. 2018, shows up post-finals with a glove, claiming a broken hand. 2024-25, Lakers report sciatica right before the season after he skipped training camp during contract tension. Compare that to Jordan, who showed up injured, limping, or exhausted, and still played. His second year, he practiced on one leg and still played 82 games. When he had a broken foot and the Bulls tried to stop him from playing, he fought management. I'm going to play basketball. That's what I am.
We come to practice, he's on one leg. Like he was hurt the second year, he was on one leg the whole year and played 82 games. Like, and so he practiced every day and he played every game on one leg. And so he's like, man, MJ, why don't you just sit up? How can I be the leader of the team and sit out and y'all going through all the credit? I gotta be there.
The biggest difference? How they handled failure. Nothing shows it better than the 2011 finals. LeBron had just formed a super team. They were supposed to dominate, instead LeBron averaged 17.8 PPG and scored 8 points in Game 4. Teammate Eddie House said it outright, LeBron quit on us. After the loss, LeBron blamed God, then told fans they'd wake up with the same personal problems. Years later he blamed the roster, and Stephen A. Smith shut that down instantly. You lost because of you.
One of the hardest times of my life. After the finals, I sat in my room for 2 weeks, did absolutely nothing, talked to absolutely nobody.
Was that the low point for you in your career?
Oh, for sure.
2011.
The lowest.
Yeah,
the lowest.
Jordan never ran from accountability. He pushed teammates hard, sometimes too hard, because he wanted to know who could handle pressure. During the 1995-96 training camp, he and Steve Kerr got into a fight. Jordan punched him. Kerr later said it was the best thing that ever happened to him because he earned Jordan's respect. Jordan punched Will Perdue too. He wasn't trying to be liked. He was trying to win.
So one day at practice, Phil put Steve Kerr guarding me.
We were on opposite sides in a scrimmage, and he's talking all kinds of trash, and I'm pissed because, we're getting our ass kicked.
Phil sensed my aggression, but he was trying to tone me down, and he starts calling these tick attack. It's not gonna help us when we play these teams that are very physical. Next time he did it, I just haul off and fuck. I said, when I fouled Steve Kerr, I said, now that's a foul.
I have a lot of patience as a human being, but I tend to snap at some point because I'm extremely competitive too. Just not really good enough to back it up usually. But I'm going. I'm gonna fight.
He hauls off and hits me in the chest, and I just haul off and hit him right in. And Phil just throws me out of practice.
2 years later, Jordan trusted Kerr with the game-winning shot in the 1997 finals. Jordan's practices were so intense that they drove players away. His philosophy: if you can't handle me in practice, you won't survive the finals.
Michael, in traffic, to Kerr.
And there have been some misconceptions about what actually happened. I wanted to clear it up. When we called timeout with 25 seconds to go, we went into the huddle.
Watch your coming off me.
He comes off, I'll be ready. And Phil told Michael, he said, Michael, I want you to take the last shot. And Michael said, Phil, I don't feel real comfortable in these situations. So maybe we ought to go in another direction. Why don't we go to Steve?
Now compare that to LeBron. When was the last time LeBron made practice so intense that teammates quit? He's known for coasting, taking plays off, and load managing. Jordan's practices were more intense than LeBron's playoff games. And the results showed. 1998 Finals, Game 6, under a minute left. Jordan layup. Jordan steals the ball from Malone. Jordan hits the game winner. DJ Armstrong said it best, under the brightest lights, he elevated. Jordan never lost an elimination game in the finals. LeBron has been sent home multiple times. Scottie Pippen said it plainly. When it comes to the last shot, LeBron doesn't have that gene.
And there's no game that I would ever play in and pick LeBron James over Michael Jordan.
No game.
No game.
So now you're just being
Not if
firm
I'm trying
about
to
it.
win. Not if I'm trying to win. I mean, I'm not going to give up my teammate who I won 6 championships with.
Look at the numbers. Jordan's 1991 playoffs. 8+ points per fourth quarter. 60% shooting. Only Giannis and Jordan have ever done that. 1991, Jordan averaged 31.5 ppg on 60% true shooting. LeBron never cracked 59%. Jordan mid-range, 46.6%. LeBron, 35 to 37%. Jordan clutch free throws, 84.5%. LeBron in 2016, below 70%. Even in the paint, where LeBron should dominate, Jordan was better.
I got Dan Marley, Kevin Johnson. I said, we're going to the finals. So once I got to the finals, I was like, I got Michael Jordan, mano a mano. What is what I wanted. I'm telling myself, well, I'm the best player.
The 1993 Finals versus Phoenix. Barkley was MVP. Suns had best record. Series was the closest in finals history, same total points for both teams. Jordan in games 2 to 5. 45.5 ppg on 51% shooting. He scored 42, 44, 55, 41. Barkley said after game 2, "I played as well as I could play, and Michael just outplayed me."
We lose game 1. Before game 2, I'm talking to my daughter. She said, Dad, you said y'all were going to win the championship. I said, we're going to win the championship. And
Pippen. Jordan to the fadeaway. Michael Jordan with
That's the MVP of the league admitting Jordan was simply better. But LeBron fans ignore one thing: Jordan built his dominance by staying loyal. He stayed in Chicago through brutal losses to the Pistons. He didn't demand trades, he built a dynasty. LeBron left Cleveland for Miami, left Miami for Cleveland, forced the Kevin Love trade, then left again for the Lakers and teamed up with Anthony Davis. Jordan is defined by who he beat. LeBron is defined by who he joined.
I think this guy might be better than me. And I never said that about another basketball player in my life, ever. But I remember being so depressed that night, I said, I don't know if I can beat this guy.
We lost game 1 because we were so nervous. But in game 2, I played as well as I could play, and Michael just outplayed me. That was probably the first time in my life that I felt like there was a better basketball player in the world than me, to be honest with you.
Durant and LeBron combined have 39 seasons, almost 40 years. 6 championships. 5 MVPs. 6 finals MVPs. 5 scoring titles. Jordan in 13 full seasons. 6 championships. 5 MVPs. 6 finals MVPs. 10 scoring titles. 9 all-defensive first teams. DPOY plus scoring title in the same year, only player ever. Twice the time, half the results. Even modern player polls still choose Jordan. So when Durant and LeBron laugh about Jordan retiring, they miss the point. Jordan didn't need 22 years, he dominated so completely that no questions remained. And when the NBA needed its culture fixed, they didn't call LeBron, they brought back Jordan as an ambassador. 2 decades after retirement, he still holds more influence. Durant and LeBron can laugh, but they're still measured against him. Jordan didn't chase longevity, he chased greatness. And greatness doesn't need 20 years.